It is 5:18. Let's look at the Schumann and see what the energy is. Let me know in the comments how you're doing and how you're feeling. I fell asleep at 7:30 last night, so I'm wide awake right now. And before the world is awake, this is my favorite time of day. We're going to start off with the spirit message today. Push and pull, resistance meets ease. Expectation can set you up to fail or to win. Careful what you think. Do you ever have an object that you're picking up, like a cup, a bowl, whatever, and you expect it to be a lot heavier than it actually is? So you put way too much energy into it and you're like, whoa, like you just or it's the opposite. You don't expect it to be heavy at all, so you don't put enough energy in, and then you're like, whoa, wait a minute. Mindful of the energy you're putting into something. If you're setting yourself up to win, thinking something's going to be way harder than it actually is, you're going to put 100%, maybe more, like 1,000% energy into whatever that is. But if you think the opposite, how much energy will you really put into it? Maybe like half of that. So be careful what you're setting yourself up for. That's the point that Spirit's getting to. And with this energy here, I can very much understand why Spirit would remind us of all this high frequency energy is really focusing up here high, up here low. This line at the top is 0. So this probably I would say would be like 3. This is 8, and the white stops just below 8, not quite making it to 12 here. So what does this mean? You will probably be continuing to notice cycles, patterns that are outdated. We are under the full moon. The full moon happens this morning, I think at 8 o'clock in the morning Eastern Standard. So we are under the influence of the moon. Truth exposed. You can't hide because the light is always present. It's a good reminder too, because sometimes it doesn't feel like the light is present. But up in here, we have passed this block of energy. This may have felt very out of body, like just kind of swirling around yourself. It still feels like the energy is high. Even though on the graph here, we have passed this block, this burst of energy, and we are just now doing our typical releasing. This is deep-seated work, so I feel like it's just overall going to feel more intense than it typically would, just because we have so many planets helping us to push out what is no longer serving us. And now we have the moon helping us to fully, to fully illuminate and stand proudly, brightly in our full presence. Really getting clear and focusing on what it is that you want and moving towards, continuing to see all the places that you've grown. You may even have conversations with other people close to you about how much you've grown and see just how much you've grown. Those are beautiful times. Give yourself a pat on the back when you actually see your own growth. It makes everything worth it. And who knows, you may even surprise yourself by how much you've grown. The Kumiana here, we're doing nothing, but I thought this was really interesting. We don't really use the geophone up here, but look what is happening in the earth here. It is like, and usually the energy and the vibrations in the ground, they match, but they're not. This is a lot of vibrations in high frequencies. We do have this portal available coming in those really high frequencies. We also have this pathway that is available to us, continuing to walk your path and into alignment with your true self. Remember, this is the whole point. You are getting to your highest best, yours. And your highest best and your journey there is going to look a little bit different from everyone else's, and that is completely okay. Some people make it look easy, but some people only feel safe showing the easy. Remember that. Don't compare yourself to anyone else. You are doing just fine, the way that you're moving and the way that you're going. There's so much energy. I feel the vibration. And I'm a little surprised that the graph doesn't have that. At least it doesn't right now. Typically we don't celebrate. We get so laser focused on one thing. Okay, done. Next thing. Okay, next thing. Okay, next thing. And because we're always moving to the next thing, you don't celebrate what you've accomplished. So be sure that you do that. And there is the moon. Okay, wind chimes on point. Really feel the gratitude pouring in. There's a lot of vibrational energy, which kind of leads me to believe that we're breaking free from the cocoon that we've been in, but also a re-emerging of a higher aligned version of yourself, a transformed version of yourself, one that lives with authenticity and truth and lets the past be in the past. And as everything drops away and it feels like you're losing everything, remember, everything you lose will be replaced with something better. When you plant yourself in soil that allows you to grow, you have room to really spread roots and grow tall and beautiful. So much more is going to be invited in. And 10 years from now, you'll look back and be so proud of the version that you are now that's doing this work, because you're setting yourself up to win in the future. I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful day.